Hi everyone, meteorologist Robert Spenna here with you today, the 9th of February 2015. As you can see here on your screen, this is the big topic out here for today. Not only people from the Westpac weather community, but also a lot of skiers and snowboarders really curious about what's going to be happening this coming weekend. If you are headed out there with Tokyo Snow Club, still going to be a ton of fun. There's a good snow base on the ground. I want to get that out of the way, but it is going to be a little bit slushy, especially on Saturday. Sunday, still kind of on the fence exactly what's going to be happening, but I'm going to break down what we're seeing at this time. The big thing that I'm confident on is we're going to be seeing a high amplitude ridge coming in. So let's talk about what's going to be happening out here. Well, the big thing I do want to mention for the time being, actually still a pretty good winter weather pattern set up. And if you are heading out to the mountains here on Wednesday into Thursday, actually seeing some snowfall. If you don't like the snow in Hokkaido, that's a bad place to live, but you're getting more snow out there right now. You have this area of low pressure actually bringing blizzard conditions for western areas of Hokkaido, even down through Tohoku. Much of Hokuriku actually reporting about 5 to 10 centimeters here in the morning hours. But the big thing that we're talking about as far as the forecast is concerned is this area back here towards the west. Look at all this coming in out of China. Across the Yangtze River Basin, we have some cloud cover. That is our developing area of low pressure. Now, you have that coming in from the west. Down here towards the southeast, you have the Westpac High, and then coming in from northeastern China, a very potent area of high pressure. Now, high pressure sometimes can act like blocks, and this one coming in from the north with this oval shape on it, that is going to be settling in here across western areas of Japan right now. Now, this plays a big role, and the reason why I mention it, because if we're going to talk about what's going to be happening into the upcoming week, we need to know the layout right now. And you have this area of high pressure. Remember, I mentioned it's kind of a blocking high as we will head into later on this week. Well, watch this. Here we have our high. Our other low that is currently bringing snowfall off here towards the west starts to move off. So this high is going to settle in right over Japan. Now, the thing is, it doesn't get absorbed in with our Westpac High down here towards the south. It just sits there. So, we're going to be looking at some strong southerly winds coming in from the west. This area of low pressure, typically, they track more easterly across Japan, just like this, and that's when we bring some pretty good snowfall out here, colder temperatures settling in all the way across the country, but not the case with this area of low pressure. Let's watch it drift directly off here towards the north over the Korean Peninsula. Here's our center of circulation right in here, guys. You actually have a low off here towards north, stretching across it's basically over towards Seoul, and then down here towards northeastern areas of China, and that ushers in these strong southerly winds out ahead of it. We're actually looking at well above average temperatures. Even to the Tokyo area, temperatures could be pushing into the low 20s. In fact, take a look at this. It's a different computer model, but showing also a big warming trend. It's the temperature anomaly, not the actual temperatures, but the departure from what it should be for this time of year. And right now, you have a couple pockets of warm air off there towards the north, basically right around where it should be into the mountains. But if we look ahead, let's go ahead through Wednesday and then eventually into Thursday. Here comes our area of low pressure, those strong southerly winds settling in. Look at northeastern China. This is in Fahrenheit, by the way. You can see on the side of the screen, nearly 20 to 30 degrees above average. But then, by Friday and the Saturday, that dominates Japan, and Saturday it is going to be mostly rain out there. Now, look ahead into Sunday, though. Hopefully, it starts to cool down. And by Sunday afternoon into the evening hours, a lot of that rain that is there, it should start to switch back over to snow. But you have to get through this first, and it is definitely going to cause some melting. And it's going to be a little bit slushy out there, guys. My best bet for those of you who are heading into the mountains, if you are staying near the coast into Tokyo, the southern Japanese islands, probably put on a t-shirt, maybe have an umbrella with you too, because it is going to bring some rainfall with it. But if you are heading into the mountains, here's a big thing I do want to break down really fast. And that is the temperature lapse rate out here into the mountains. Now, remember, this is just a general sense, but if you do have temperatures lingering just above the freezing point and it is raining out, temperatures should decrease with altitude per 1,000 kilometers, about 4 to 5 degrees Celsius. But if it's dry out, it's going to be colder at the top of the mountain. So hopefully things clear up, even though it is maybe warmer, the higher you go, the more likely you're going to be getting into better snow. So something to keep in mind if you are out there and you're on the lower elevations and you just want to get an idea of what it's like at the top of the mountain. As far as the precipitation is concerned, across Japan and even in areas of South Korea, you're definitely going to be seeing some rain and hopefully snow in the higher elevations. As I mentioned, it depends on how high up and what the temperatures there are at the ground, but I do expect most of this area definitely to be seeing above average temperatures. I know it's still long range, and I'm just going to compare this up because as far as long range forecast with the exact amount of precipitation, snow and rain, definitely snow, it is very hard to determine accumulation numbers. But as far as these major troughs and ridges, that is easy to predict, especially when most numerical guidance agrees and this type of setup comes through. For example, I'll just show you two different models here. Right now, you're looking at the GFS model. Now, right here, this 540 line, that's 540 hectopascals in the upper atmosphere. North of that, though, generally, and that's why it's highlighted in red here, you see snow, and south of that, you see rain. This is with one numerical guidance. We can compare it up with another one, almost exactly the same. Look at this, back and forth. Almost the same. Now, the precipitation amount changes, but what we do know is that that freezing line is going to be pretty far to the north. So that's really what's happening out here this coming week, guys. It is just going to be this funnel of warm air coming in from the south. If you like warmer air, you're going to be happy about it. In fact, it might be t-shirt weather across parts of Kyushu, outside of needing an umbrella, as I mentioned earlier. But into Okinawa, temperature is going to be pushing into the mid-20s. Tokyo might push near 20 as well. Now, in the top left of the screen, you can see these arrows coming in from the northwest. The big thing, as we go ahead into Sunday, is the exact timing of that cold surge coming in behind our low. If it comes in faster, temperatures will drop, and you might get some snowfall, hopefully Sunday morning. That would be great. Right now, though, guidance points to later on in the day, but guidance has been off lately the last several weeks, and I think that it is possible, especially the higher elevations, temperatures will start to cool off. So Sunday, hopefully, should be okay, guys. So fingers crossed on that, but Saturday, definitely, in short, it's going to be a slushy one. But that explains what's going on. Whole 7-minute update. I hope you watched the entire video. That'd be great, guys. Let me know if you like it. Also, for those of you who have been watching my green screen updates, you can see it behind me here. This right here, using the microphone and just screencasting, much easier and faster to do. Let me know which ones you like better if you watched it all the way through and you're watching my commentary right now. Yeah, which one you like better? Do you like the green screen, or would you rather have it this way? Because this is easier and faster, but the green screen I think is more weather-esque. I'm not sure. All right. Stay safe out there, guys. Have fun this coming weekend. I'm still going to put out my snow update later on this week on Thursday with the total snowfall accumulation and also more detail on this outlook that we're talking about right here. So don't forget to subscribe. Check out TokyoSnowClub.com. I'll put the link down below in the doobly-doo because always a ton of fun out there. Even on weekends like this, you're still going to have a great time no matter what. So, all right, guys. Bye.